What is the relationship between cost and quality in operations? How does a business balance cost and quality in their operations strategy? In this video, we'll look at 3 business examples to explain the interaction between cost and quality, and then plan out a written response to a sample HSC question. So in the HSC Business Studies syllabus, the operations topic has a stated outcome that tells students to examine contemporary business issues to discuss the balance between cost and quality in operations strategy. So this really refers to 3 parts of the operations syllabus: the performance objectives of cost and quality, as well as the actual transformation process, which is the fundamental process of operations. And here quickly is the question that we'll come back to at the end from the 2016 HSC. We'll have a go at answering this together. So how are they connected? So in a nutshell, cost and quality they're like 2 sides of the same coin. Cost and quality are often positively related. So in general, this means higher quality products or services tend to cost more to produce. This is because higher quality often requires more expensive materials, more rigorous testing, and more skilled labor. So higher quality inputs therefore result in higher quality outputs. Whereas conversely, cutting corners on cheaper materials and labor can lead to reductions in quality. But there's one simple but key implication of this we'll get to at the end. So business example 1, the brand new Apple titanium iPhone 15. So this is the first time Apple has used grade 5 titanium as a raw material in an iPhone's enclosure. This is the same alloy as used in the construction of the Mars rover and leads to a more robust and durable iPhone with an improved strength to weight ratio as compared to the traditional stainless steel that they previously used. And this sounds fantastic in their marketing. So therefore, the higher quality raw materials have led to a higher quality output. Business example 2, RM Williams produces this signature version of their Craftsman boot that retails for $1,059. This is made from a single piece of veal calf leather and manufactured by skilled bootmakers in their factory in Adelaide. They invest in premium inputs to produce top-notch products. Third example here, the Tesla Model Y comes in a standard white paint at no extra cost, but you can opt to pay an extra $2,400 for their multi-coat unique red paint. What about lowering costs? So cutting costs is crucial, but not at the expense of quality. Sacrificing quality can lead to unhappy customers and a tarnished reputation. But businesses then need to strike this perfect balance. How can they do this? Well, methods such as process improvement, waste reduction, supplier negotiation, and developing economies of scale are a couple of key points. What's a good example of a business that manages this trade-off and this high quality at affordable prices? Well, a great one is Toyota. They do this through continuous improvement and lean production. They achieve this balance between cost and quality through a lean production system that focuses on reducing waste and improving their efficiencies in the production process. This reduces costs while maintaining really high quality standards in their cars. They also use a just-in-time inventory system that minimizes inventory costs while ensuring the right parts are available when and only when they're needed. So they're not sitting around in storage in a warehouse. So this has both contributed to their competitive advantage that makes them a leader in the automotive industry. Now let's get back to that question. Let's put this all together to answer this here. 2 steps first before we start writing. The directive verb analyze. This means we're going to have to identify relationships between the components and draw out the implications of this. Step 2, we'll have to structure this response. So we could go with a point sentence, then defining the key terms, explaining the relationship, giving our business example, and then clearly relating the implication at the end. So let's get started. The point sentence might be something like, cost and quality have a positive relationship in the operations process of the Apple iPhone. It clearly states the relationship in a single sentence and introduces the business that we're going to talk about. Then let's define the key terms of cost and quality. So something like cost refers to minimizing expenses in the operations process, whilst quality refers to exceeding customer expectations by delivering well-designed, reliable products that meet the desired specifications. We just dump in our definitions there. Then let's explain the actual relationship. As the quality of a product increases, usually the cost of producing it increases because the cost of inputs will be higher. So we've got a cause and effect relationship by saying that, dropping in that because. For example, let's go with that Apple iPhone. For example, the iPhone 15 uses titanium as a premium raw material to create a more durable and lightweight product at higher costs. Then, our implication on the end. An implication of this is that Apple's products of higher quality have higher prices as the cost is passed on to consumers. So we're using really simple sentence starters here to clearly show what we're going to talk about and structure our answer, but we're also being really concise in this space. A simple structure here of point, define, explain, example, and then we finally link back to the question, 6 out of 6 marks.